What's going on, Knights of Vex, and welcome to the second round for the last week of 5v5 Grand Arena and the second match with Relic Delta. We found out a little bit in the first match, nothing crazy. Master Mace still seems to be getting absolutely walked over by Traya at Relic 5. I had all Relic 5 on that team besides 2 characters, so that wasn't that bad. Hopefully we find out some more answers today. We are back in the top 50. We're currently ranked 44, I believe. We're going to head into game and take a look-see, but right now, 1-0 for the week. We're having a really good season, I'm not going to lie. If you look at the leaderboards really quick, just to show you, I think we are we're 43. Look at that. So let's see if there's anyone we know around us. Neo I've faced before, a really good player. I remember seeing Forsu Arrow. I hope I'm saying that correct. He's was always in the top end of Kyber 1 back in the day. And Poke the Pickle. I've lost to that person before. A lot of familiar names, but anyway, our opponent for today is Memphis Maslow, and my guildmate said that this is a Brazilian player representing a Brazilian guild, and they wanted me to give a shout-out, so big shout-out to the Brazilian Swoga players. Happy to have a cool opponent like that. They are representing the guild Imperio Mandaloriano Netra, and they have Luke at level 16, 14.4, so very dead-even matchup, kind of. I think they have 100k more. Nothing crazy. Bottom half not going to matter. Datacrons. It's all about the Datacrons at this level. And I guess the Relic 9. They're doing phenomenal on the new set. Have all the important focus ones. And pretty even with me, I'd say. So this is a very even matchup. Let's take a look at the map. So I didn't change my defense up at all. I'll show you guys really quick. It's the same as last round. I have my Pirates, my double Pirate team, my Marok Reva team, and this is a leftover Bane squad that is no Marok, just a nice filler. Over here we have Aphra, which I forgot to replace again because Relic 4 and 3 is just not going to cut it these days. My Great Mother team with Resistance and Master Mace. Fleets all non-triple meta fleet. And then in the back is a pretty good zone. Pretty tough to deal with. What I have to deal with today is going to be Great Mothers. Similar to me. Relic 5 Zombie. Very annoying timeout team. So I gotta be a little cautious there. Lord Vader is on defense. Lord Vader's on defense. So we gotta see if Bo-Katan can still perform. We have our typical Jabba with Greef Karga. That is bizarre. I don't know. He's not a Hug Cartel. That's gonna shut down some things. But we're going to see how that goes. And then down here, we have Queen Amidala with the Rolocron with Anakin and Yoda. So we got to be a little cautious of that team as well. Up top, Aphra with Nest, with the Nestcron. Probably to stop CLS. Omega, Bad Batch. 4 Relic 8s, 1 Relic 5. Iden Focus Datacron. Keller and Beck led Mace. Haven't seen that one. I don't know if that might make Traya a little bit easier, actually. But again, you never know. And then down here, Zori Resistance. So we're going to find out a bunch of stuff today. More Relic Delta, more things like that. The thing is, I got to figure out with with Bo-Katan. I have a Relic 5 OG Bo. So I need to know if Lord Vader is still being able to be taken out by Bo. Debating if I should use the Rolocron. I don't know yet for sure. But that's another great test to find out. Now, I could make some risk this round, but I really want to go for the win. I have never finished in the top 30 before. I have had one season where I finished ranked 50, I believe. So I want to end the season in the top 50. So if I get a win here, that should pretty much solidify, even if I lose the next round, a top 50 placement. So we're going to have some fun, do our best, try to learn some stuff, but go for the W. So, going to start out with Bo-Katan Mandalore and the Rolocron. My opponent might be hiding a Saw Gerrera in the back with Rolo. I don't know for sure. If that's the case, I will not be able to use my CLS with Rolocron because I'm using it here. This is a full Relic 9 team besides this guy's Clone Trooper Relic 8. Darkside Mactilla Protection 3, 98% Armor Pen, and 81% Protection. That's going to really make them tanky and make this a little bit more dicey. Hopefully the Rolocron can carry us. I have 1 Relic 8, 1 Relic 9 BAM for the ship, Relic 7 IG, Relic 7 Paz, and a Relic 5 OG Bow. I'm definitely going to increase her Relic levels for the next Grand Arena. Rolocron, we know how it is. Attacking out of turn almost every single turn. Crit avoidance, health, armor pen, defense. Just let OG Bo survive. I know it's a huge 4 relic gap, but okay. Here's the thing: the turn order is all wacky now, unfortunately. I hate this. I hate this, but I know they're going to trigger the bonus turn anyway. I just know it's going to happen, so I have to. Maybe they wouldn't have. Alright, let's have the Rolocron just carry us. I really wish that we had the Whistling Birds, but wasn't the case. That's good. This is where it can get a little, you know, worrisome. That's a 2 relic gap. I don't think that's the end of the world. We're at 10, so we're going to do this. I like to get Bam to take a turn. We're just going to stick to a basic there. Okay, we're going to go here. Let's see if it gets... Alright, that's very nice. 18 stacks already. See? You see her? Very not okay. The Rolocron is definitely carrying. I'm gonna do this. I'm thinking I gotta save that. We almost got rid of Scorch. Want to be a little cautious of time. There's Scorch. Alright, let's just go for Lord Vader. I'm gonna do that to remove the stealth. And just try to heal her back up. Like, the relic, that's Relic Delta. If they target her, she's going down. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm happy I saved it. We're putting this on her. Seems to be okay at the moment. But as you can see, our OG... If we didn't have Rolocron at the moment, this would have been a major pain. Okay, now time to stall. We gotta get that cleanse off of our pads. Okay, that's good. Let's get some protection up going. Close to ending it. This could be it. That should be a 65. Or 75 for the first battle. Okay, so I know the Rolocron is hardcore carrying that battle there. But you still, Relic Delta still makes an impact. As you can see, OG Bo got really low early, triggered Bam's early bonus turn, which we don't want to happen normally, and that's with health, crit avoidance, and all that defense. So, definitely going to impact, I think, the turn order and matchup if your Bo gets taken out too early or taken low too early. So, I think bumping up her relic level to 7 would help mitigate some of that damage. Obviously, it's a, forgot the percentage, but it's two relic levels is a lot different than 4 or 5. So, definitely going to have that ready for next Grand Arena, bumping her to 7, but I'm happy it worked here. Next up is Queen Amidala, and with Rolocron, just simply can't be underestimated, so bringing in a GL Kenobi. 3 Relic 9s, that's typical for the raid, 1 Relic 7, 1 Relic 8, Rolocron, you know the deal, very good, very expensive, and now that I think about it, there's not going to be a Saw Gerrera in the back, so I was totally fine with my decision before. If Saw Gerrera's in the back, he's going to get Wampa soloed, so... Bringing in Kenobi, I have 3 Relic 9s, a Relic 8, and a Relic 7. I'm going light side buffs on a special, the ability block for Ufu's 6, with some protection, lots of armor pen, good amounts of health, and crit damage. I like this Cron for Kenobi, and the perfect one for going against Queen Amidala. Okay. Always do this. Mace is here to help with the stealth. So we're going to do a very early ult, obviously. Keep building that ultimate charge. A lot of buffs. There's the buff immunity. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to go here first. Pop ult. We're almost at 100. That was close. Get rid of Queen. Absolutely A-okay. I guess we'll go here because of the Shadow Point. Okay, some decent damage coming along. Still fine. Anakin might get triggered, but rather just get rid of Padawan, Obi-Wan. Yeah, now we go for Anakin. And soon we'll throw this on full auto. Perfect. Yoda, you're next. Keep building up our ultimate charge. Gotta get rid of the decoy anyway, so might as well. He's got foresight, don't want to waste it. Let's keep building up our big hit. Three minutes on the clock, doing totally okay. Okay, cool. Might be able to one-shot Yoda here. Yes, we can. Look at that, 1,000,000 damage. Maybe should have done that on Master Qui-Gon. 1,000,000 damage, that's crazy. Vulnerable is nice here, so he can get crit. Yeah, simple enough. I know Kenobi's considered an expensive pick against Queen, but Great Mothers are on defense. I want to save Bane just in case there's an Inquisitor team in the back. I think using him here is a lot better value. I still have a lot of GLs remaining. Still need to figure out these next two teams. Obviously, Great Mothers is a big WTF because I would normally use Bo-Katan there, but I use her on Lord Vader. So I got to think about that one. I don't think I'm going to use Sith Empire, not against a zombie max health and protection variant, so we're gonna figure it out. Not gonna lie, this one's interesting. I don't think it's gonna change much, but definitely interesting. I don't know why. Greef Karga is in here, and he's at Relic 5, so that I have quite a bit of a Relic Delta gap on him. Obviously, the Shorty Kron, can't set Jabba without it. Lord Vader, Dark Side max health and protection 3, good protection, crit damage, lots of armor pen, and the other stats are pretty good. A little bit of offense, a little bit of tenacity. The lethal buff is gone. They're not full Hutt Cartel, so it's just a little strange. He's gonna cleanse it anyway. That's still nice. I'm gonna go right for Leia. I'm just gonna do a basic. Because we can assist. Like, that's what I mean. Like, he's probably going to cleanse, but fine. Or he's going to do that. It's not the end of the world. Alright, let's see a Boba ability block. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. A little weird. Weird. And she's just gonna go down. Sure. Get rid of you. I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe it's trying to stop something else? Now he'll do it. Okay, that's fine. You got Order 66 now. Yeah, I don't think it's, it just completely makes this one a lot easier. Wow. Yeah, not that difficult. I wonder what they were trying to cook with this one. It just it removes the Hutt Cartel synergy. Like, no matter what, I was going to use Lord Vader on Jabba, so I don't think it changes my game plan at all. I don't think I'm going to need Lord Vader for the back. Maybe I could have used Lord Vader on Great Mothers. I don't know. Wampa here is still risky because of the defense, so maybe Wampa would have been a good call, but I just don't really feel like risking it. The map is so small that I would probably end up not using Lord Vader at all. If there's a Pirate King Hano in the back, I'm going with Kylo. So I need to... I'm trying to think what my opponent is trying to do with putting in Greef Karga. Do they want me to use Lord Vader? Are they trying to stop possible Lord Vader? I don't know. Or are they trying to get me to risk a Wampa because it looks like there's no synergy, that I'm going to try to go for the efficiency? That could be it too. They're going to be like, hey, we're going to throw in a weird, like, trap card, and now we're going to try to make you use Wampa, and you might lose. But I'm not going to fall for it today. But, anyway, that's another full banner win. Like I said, Lord Vader was going to be used there regardless. So, interesting synergy, but I think hopefully I don't regret that later on. Probably considered very expensive, but I don't think I'm going to need them in particular for any particular GL today. So I'm going to go with Vegito. Great Mothers, we know the deal. Timeout risk with any other team. Max health protection 3, so they're going to get really tanky. High armor pen, crit damage, and offense. Even though it's a lot of offensive stats, still a dangerous team. Vegito, it is with Maul. Buffs on a special for light side. Damage immunity 6 for Ufus, and the Seer 9, which gives us more turn meter, which is kind of nice. Health, crit damage, offense, and potency. So the rocks should be absolutely critical here. You got to bend them over and clap some cheeks. Okay, I don't like, they like have a hard code on for Malicos all the time. Which I just do not appreciate. Ever. That's gonna, oh, we don't have Frenzy. Let's gain some turn meter. That's the crit damage on the Kron, man. That's nice. I'm going to wait for the heal. I'm going to hold off on it and wait till the end. Oh, you're going to remove everything. Absolute jerk. It'd be nice if you can get to a Star Killer kind of ult situation. I'm going to stall this out. I straight up going to stall. If I have to keep attacking zombie and make a paper zombie situation, so be it. We will definitely get rid of you, though. Yeah, I'm gonna use this to my benefit. We're gonna wait a little. Even though this could potentially look like a 65, I'm gonna just be a nice patient Vex. Turn meter. You're almost there. Buffs on a special. Almost. I'd say one more turn, he has it. I could be, like, this definitely probably could be a 65 at the moment, but why not guarantee it? You see how Seer's missing protection? This is what you do. You use the battlefield to your advantage. Now watch this. Boom. And now you get a 65. Zombie kind of helped me there. Kind of helped me, because that could be a 63 or a 64. So utilize the battlefield and the team comp to your advantage. I know Zombie's going to keep endless reviving, so I'm going to just stall it out, get the Star Killer's full ultimate, you know, rain the Star Destroyer on the field, and get the 65. So that is a good way of utilizing the enemy comp. But hey, that's 4 65s in a row. Not the end of the world. A pretty good front wall. What's in the back? Is it going to be Pyro King Hondo? Let's see. We are at 5-10 heading into the back. A perfect score. And, of course, no complaints here. Obviously, we have... this is an interesting one. Fulcrum. Fulcrum. I don't have Bane on offense, but haven't seen a Fulcrum variant in the entire match or the entire season. So, that's interesting. This one's a little scary because this is probably going to be a turn meter Kron. So, there's a chance that Syndulla goes first. She's definitely going to be the weakest, and they could fracture the wrong target if I use Leia. So, I got to be smart there. I'm probably going to still use Leia, but I got to be way smarter. Queen Amidala here, Kylo here, and then the rest, we should have this in the bag. I think Ahsoka is going to be the most dangerous team for me, just because of that turn meter Kron. So, let's keep up the efficiency and hopefully another W. Before we go to Ahsoka, let's deal with the second biggest problem in the room, which is Pyro King Hondo and his obnoxious laugh. We know how it is. They have 3 Relic 9s, 2 Relic 8s, so... Hux will see a bit of a gap. I mean, the 2 relic difference. I brought him up to 7 a while ago because of some reason. I forgot. Maybe his ship. So, a lot of players are going to have him at 5. Definitely recommend bringing him up to 7. But anyway, they have a Dark Side Max Health Protection level 3, the Wordy Pirate 6, and the Hondo 9. And this one is pure tanky stats. So, there's not a lot of damage. They're looking for survivability, which kind of makes me scared. Because they're already going to get loads of damage, I feel like. They don't need it. I don't know. But anyway, doing the same thing. Going with a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team. The tanky level 3. 100% more damage 6. I think this one's way better for this matchup. And the Special Forces 9 with Armor Pen, Crit Damage, and Potency. So hopefully our stats can outweigh their tankiness. This map is blinding. Okay, so they went for Hux first. That's like the second worst case scenario. But... so we still get the one-shot. We still get the one-shot even with the tanky stats. I'm a fan. I don't know why I'm taking my time. I should probably move way faster because we know how the lag is with this battle and how annoying he is with the laughing animations. You know how they did a change to Kylo? When Kylo first came out, they had it so that his ultimate animation occurred every single go. Like, the first ultimate he gets into happened every single time. They should have it the same thing for Hondo, where you don't see that animation. Because if he's doing it 8 times in the battle, we don't want to see him, like, ha, 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 every single time. But that's just my opinion. I could be totally salty about it, but you guys know the deal. Let's go for so many stuns. I'm down for all these stuns. Alright, not bad. Keep siphoning away. Like, this is what I mean. We don't have to see this 8 times in the battle. I know it's faster than Kylo's on 4x speed, but still, like, come on. I guess we'll go pop the ult. Like, this used to happen every single time. It takes time in matchups that you need time. I'm not going to do that yet. He gains stealth. I always forget that. Defense down is nice. I mean, that just takes time, and I don't... time's not on my side at the moment. Luckily, we have Hux stopping the turn meter gains. This is stun Brutus. We gotta get him out of here. Keep siphoning. Gonna get 1 counterattack or 2. Okay, there we go. Oh, use that. I forgot that doesn't count as, you know. Oh, nice. We do gotta get some banners back, though. So let's keep using Rey. Oh, her cooldowns keep getting jacked, man. I'm gonna try to wait to get the stun target killed, because that means more, health and protection recovery. Let's just... oh, wow. I'm gonna do this. Hopefully it doesn't kill. I want Rey to go... oh, okay, it does. I couldn't get to Rey's ult. Couldn't get to Rey's ult. What if I stunned him? Maybe if I stunned him, that would have been 100% health and protection back? Guess we hit a little too hard there. Alright, well, I could have stalled that out earlier, but... first battle in a long time in the past, like, 3 matches I've had, where I dropped the banner, so I definitely could have played that a little bit better. Try to get the ult and have the Rey's second special reset, but it didn't happen. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the end. I know it's 2 banners, but it could make a difference. At least we got through them. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of this one, particularly because of the level 3. I checked it out. She's definitely the weakest. She's the lowest relic. I already checked him. Syndulla's the weakest. She's going first. Terminator for the weakest enemy. 100% Terminator. Already Ufu 6. Lots of health and lots of armor pen. It's really good. A really good datacron for Ahsoka. So, Leia, you are still the go-to. Terminator in the beginning. Irresistible stun 6. High crit damage. A little bit of health. A little crit avoidance. The other stats aren't going to come into factor. Who are you going to fracture? If it's Drogon, I'm going to be so... wait, how is he the weakest? I just... guys, I literally... and why can't I see the freaking things? Why is this bugged? I can't see who's going next. Whatever. Yeah. Big hit. Stun you. Just go here, get rid of her. Okay, cool. Ooh, that was kind of a chunky hit. Luckily, he's at 9. Nice stun. Yeah, I'm okay with that. See if we can stall it out again for another one. I feel like Delta's not stopping that. Gonna wait till the end. Okay, her protection's gone. R2, you gonna have a stealth available soon? Yes, you are. Perfect defense is annoying. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Not too much damage. I don't think I could stall it. It's going to be a 64. 63 again. Ugh. A little annoying. A little annoying. That's 2 drop banners in those last 2. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I could have definitely played both of those better. Maybe I should have used the heal ability with Drogon instead of getting rid of the buff to stall it even more. She gets really weak without perfect defense. Like, unbelievably non-tanky as a tank. So, maybe I should have stalled it out a little bit more. Not have used the buff removal for perfect defense. But, you live and you learn. Hopefully it doesn't come down to it at the end. Last GL on the back wall. Rey with Fulcrum, Bane, Barriss, and General Kenobi. There's 4 Relic 9s here, 1 Relic 5. The plus is, maybe we get rid of Barriss kind of early. They're going to get Terminator in the beginning. They have the Wordy Ufu 6, the Rey 9. Lots of armor pen and protection. So Fulcrum, I think, deals physical damage. She does, so that's going to greatly benefit her. Hopefully she doesn't ignore Taunt. I don't think she does. But anyway, Queen Amidala with Shock T and Echo. Big Relic Delta disparity. Going with the Jabba Focus Datacron, that extra health and crit avoidance are key, and even the added offense and armor pen, all really good stats for this team. I like using Shock T Echo with Kenobi and Barriss, personally. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would, but she did get 100% Terminator, so this is true. Whoever left a comment that I should be targeting Ben in the beginning, I do appreciate it, because the stagger is really nice. Let's see if I can... That's Relic Delta. That, see? She's Relic 5. Look at that. I'm a fan. Let's get rid of her critical hit immunity. Relic Delta is benefiting me here. Because of how weak Barriss is. I kind of had a feeling. So the last time I did this, our Echo did live. Let's remove Terminator. Oh, wait, we can't. And he's got damage immunity. That was a misplay. Okay, don't go for the weakest guy. Not a fan of that. Okay, we live. Probably could end this, like, in 2 seconds. So, this is what I want to do. Hopefully he has an AoE coming up. Wow, that killed him. Okay, that should be full health and protection. Wow. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that. If I don't have to increase relic levels on Echo, that's just such a win for me. We're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Maybe it is Datacron dependent. There's also a really wild set coming up that things are going to change. So we're going to have to find out. But almost a perfect Grand Arena so far. We've dropped 4 banners. 4 banners in total. Hopefully it does not come down to it in the end. Now it's up to the top wall, and that's going to be about efficiency. Okay, Keller and Beck and Mace next. Sticking to the go-to. 4 Relic 9s, I believe. The protection up 3. Tenacity, health, and protection, so lots of tanky stats. There's actually 2 Relic 9s and 2 Relic 8s. My bad. Traya. Traya squad. Cooldown reduction 3. My highest health cron, crit chance, and crit damage. Should be... Hopefully bugged out Granny doesn't cause any issues. I'm gonna try to play this as best I can. There's no Temple Guard. So that leaves me thinking I put this on Beck. Increase all those cooldowns besides DaCosta. Okay. It's gonna be a counterattack, but I get my cooldown decreased, so... Alright, Bugged Granny. Let's see what you can do. Last time, we lived. Okay, another cooldown increase. We survived a 120k. Okay, you're not gonna get to it. That's fine with me. Relic Delta does... Okay, that was a little hard of a hit. Oh, wow. You need to hit him. We gotta get days off of you. Please. Good. Keep doing that. Counterattack Savage. Give us protection back. You gotta hit him a couple more times. There you go. There you go. That should be a 65. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't think there's any variation of where you put Mace on defense where he's not going to get absolutely stonewalled and destroyed by the Sith. Relic Delta, again, not impacting this matchup. No complaints here. Hopefully 65s are higher for the remainder. Next up is New Bad Batch, and it's a pretty good focused Datacron. The extra health is pretty smart for them, but I think Kenobi, or I think JML should still be able to walk right over it. I didn't focus Datacron, so 80% health, so our under protection hits are going to take a little bit more, but doing an underman because I got to try to be more efficient than my opponent because this could come down to the wire. So 4-man, Hermit Yoda for the banner recovery. No light side cron, just my highest protection, 43% protection. I want to counteract that extra health gain. I have 2 Relic 8s that I'm going to be calling to assist. I will not be calling Hermit Yoda to assist unless I need the protection recovery. So hopefully this is smooth sailing. I don't doubt we're not going to win, but I do want to make sure I get the banners. Oops, I probably shouldn't have wasted that. We're going to go here first. Now we're going to go here. Stun. Can that be enough? Looks like it wasn't. Okay, there we go. Still doing okay. I'm not going to waste that. Let's see if he comes back. Probably going to come back. That's... okay. What the heck? That's interesting. Go here. Come on, be enough. The extra health from the Kron, it's pretty smart. Counterattacks? I gotta get rid of Crosshair. Not wasting it on him. I'm okay with doing that. Oh wow, they're all back up. That's just great. Oh my god. Get rid of that protection disruption. This is going way longer than I ever thought it would. Get rid of him. I mean, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Wow. What a annoying opening. Very annoying. I guess OG Omega is pretty obnoxious on this lineup. Now I gotta be very cautious. Well, Hermit Yoda for the banner recovery. Let's just start getting rid of some of them. Would definitely like to get rid of some of them. Should be enough. It was not, obviously. Okay. Now let's try to calm down a little. We have 2 minutes on the clock. Wasn't really what I wanted for this matchup. But we're going to bounce back and make sure we can get Luke back up and running. It's going to be reduced, I think, because of Delta. Hermit Yoda's Relic 5. Okay. Keep calling Hermit Yoda. That should be close. I'm happy I didn't do a 3-man, because that would have been terrible. That should do it. That's just sealing the deal. Yeah. Okay. That was getting a little dicey, I'm not gonna lie. Something felt weird about that one. Something felt a little weird. I think the Iden Focus Datacron is very smart, because the extra health means Luke is not guaranteed to hit under protection to guarantee that kill right away. It took me a little bit longer than normal. And luckily, Crosshair didn't pop off, because that could have been really, really bad. But luckily, we got the 66. That was the full intention in the beginning. So it played out in the right way. Okay, so I've decided what I want to do for the last 2 battles. I'm going for the most efficiency possible. So I'm going to combine Sith Eternal Bane for the next battle and try to do Gungans here for full blow-up potential. Dr. Aphra, double Omicron, they have Nest, stop CLS. Darkseid Max Protection 3, the Wordy Pirate 6, it doesn't matter. The Emphas Nest 9 also does not matter. Tenacity, Potency, Health, Crit Damage, and Protection. I'm running Gungans. All Relegate because of the raid. Wampa Focus Datacron. They're going to absolutely annihilate them. Hopefully they can't attack the generator. But this should be an absolute blow-up. Ooh. Ooh, is that a... Did we get good RNG there? Alright, buff immunity is not my friend. Big damage? Do your thing. That's annoying. Not the generator. Not the generator. Look at that! Attack something else. Come on, the boss Nas, take a turn. That's more like it. Let's pass it back to boss. I know, not gonna happen, but that's what I wanted. There we go. Oh my god! Okay, Boomadeer. Jeez. Going through the protection up. Yeah, they surprisingly do a lot of damage, not gonna lie. Even the Wampa Focus Datacron is absolutely nuts. I never thought I would use that with Gungans, but I know they're going to benefit greatly from it. So that's what I wanted. I wanted the 65. The next battle is going to be a for sure 67, I think. And to end the character battles, we're going Sith Eternal Bane for Moi efficiency. All Relic 5. I have the Delta Gap. A crazy amount. They have Terminator in the beginning, Irresistible Stun 6, not going to matter. Crit Damage, Health, and Crit Avoid. A little bit of Tenacity. I'm going with Iden Focus Datacron, the buffs on a special, and the 80% health is all that we need. The crit damage is also nice, but let's see if Bane might one-shot team right here. I don't know for sure, but 4 Relic Gap, practically. Alright, she's at Relic 7, that's why. So she's only got the two Delta Gap, not the end of the world. Yeah. I wanted to go... Oh, 68. What? It's not a 67. It's a 68. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Wampa soloing on either one of those teams is too risky. Way too risky at this stage. So, I think that was the right call. Those 2 banner drops on Leia and Pirate King Hondo could potentially cost the loss. And I know that's crazy to say, but in this area of the game, it's almost like it's not good. That's why I had to pick up the efficiency in the other battles, getting a 66 with JML and doing a 68 here. Hopefully it was worth it. Let's look at ships. So with that efficiency, that puts us at a 14-15, which is equivalent to a 65s all across the board there. So with that, we have, again, triple non-meta fleet. So what I think I have to do is I probably need to make some risks, which I don't really want to do. I might have to do the 77 Profundity here with no reinforcement. I really had a hard time with it last time. It's scary, but I think that might be the way to go. I don't know for sure, but we're going to do our best. I'm going to try to do undermans without throwing the Grand Arena. Stay tuned. You know what? I decided, I was thinking about it. It's just not the right play. I don't want to lose the Grand Arena, so we're going to go for the 76. I think that's what it is. Yeah, 76. So, Profundity, 3-man with the 1 reinforcement against home 1. Don't want to risk it. I was really thinking about it. But why would I throw the Grand Arena? Okay, let's get some good assist here. A couple dodges, which I do not like. I'm just going to do it. Okay, ability block. That's some pretty good assist. Let's go tenacity up. Oh my god, why so many dodges? Alright, it's not what I like to see at the moment. Not going to lie. Not ideal. Can I get an assist here? Thank you. Ooh. You've seen better days. What the heck? How are you able to target him? You have outmaneuver. Hey, right? Am I crazy here? Outmaneuver, please? Okay. There we go. Alright, cool. Alrighty. That worked out the way I wanted it. 76. So, again, no complaints there. Obviously, RNG is always up in the air with Profundity. You just never know. But, again, it would have been way too risky to do the 3-man. Only in situations where I really feel like I need to, I'm going to do that. But 76 is what we want. Against Executrix, we're going to do Leviathan, double reinforcement. I think I have better odds of getting higher banners with the 2 than doing less. I probably could do a shuttle for even more efficiency, so maybe I'll consider that. You know what? Let's try shuttle instead of... Yeah, let's do this. I think this might be a better banner win. Let's try it. Maybe this will guarantee a 75 because of the healing off a shuttle. This is supposed to be counter Profundity. BTW. It's a very good ability. Rather go heal. Sith Fighter first. It might be Sight. No, sorry. It might be Interceptor. Yeah, that's a very good reinforcement, and it's good at stealing banners. That buff immunity is insane. Unfortunately, it's going to be kind of hard to bounce back and get these banners back. Not going to be easy. That's already like the mini savior mechanic. Let's get a heal. You need to stop attacking him. Let's go put this on there. Can't target Sight yet. Alright, that's good. I don't think it's good. Oh, that was enough. Okay. You want banners back there. Come on, make this worth it. Wow! Wow. That's becoming a way more annoying reinforcement. Not gonna lie. Definitely good at stealing banners. This is gonna turn this into now a 72. if I get the full banners back, which is not always a guarantee. Because now I can't get the heal. Oh, it's going to be a 71, isn't it? Right? Yeah. Oh, God. Leviathan, what the heck are you doing? Oh, that's annoying. I can't believe the Interceptor one-shot or Malgus' ship there. That's insane. I even healed him. Super unfortunate. Going to be definitely a potential cost of banners at the end if my opponent doesn't struggle. So, alrighty. I got to get better at that. Still trying to find the sweet spot with the banners and Leviathan, but can't dwindle on it. We got to move to the next fleet. Let's try to perfect that. And that means Executor versus Malevolence, and I'll be bringing in 2 reinforcements, because the last time I did this, it was kind of dicey in terms of, like, banners. I think I got a 72. I want to get higher, so I'm going to be bringing in 2 reinforcements with Houndstooth start. I guess the RNG is if Spy gets that crazy forced taunt on our punishing one. Why does that always happen? At least we got rid of Sunfac. Okay, we're gonna go here. Should be a stun. Or no. They already have to have reach or something? Alright, who's getting it? Who's getting it? Don't kill yet. Okay. Let's heal. Let's heal punishing one. Unfortunately, it's going to be some stolen here. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. Can I stall it out at all? I don't think so. Trying to stall. I know it's the middle ship. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. Unfortunately. Just a good banner stealing fleet. I'd have to consider using Kenobi instead. Yeah, 72. Just not good. Not good. Again, ships might be our fail spot. I don't know for sure. We're gonna have to wait and see. I might have to consider use other ships or fleets against these ones. Like, I think Kenobi's better banners I get than Executor. So I might have to not even use my Executor on offense. I might have to consider using Negotiator against Malevolence for the better banners. So that's definitely something I'm going to consider for the last round and for the future Grand Arenas going forward with this current meta. So it is what it is. We're going to have to wait to see what my opponent does. I'm about to start my live stream on my alt account, so hopefully that's a W as well. But I'll catch you guys later on and see how my opponent did. Alright, Knights, later on in the day, and we got the W. We got it. Let me show you how we did. So, my opponent ended up getting a drop in the back, and I'm just saying, I think Jabba is getting a huge, huge resurgence lately. I got 2 holds. I didn't even realize. I didn't see that till later on, but my opponent dropped on Jabba, and then they stopped attacking. They stopped attacking because there was no way they were going to win with the banner score that we got, so I don't know if this is a result of Relic Delta, but I've gotten 2 holds in a row with Jabba. I'm not sure if my opponents are trying to do Wampa solo or anything like that, but Relic Delta is highly impacting this team, it seems like. I'm not sure. Maybe Night Sisters are getting shut down. Ahsoka getting a hold for me. That does not normally happen, so I will take it. They were able to absolutely one-shot my front wall, and I don't know about nothing here. Okay, so that is awesome. We are officially going to be in the top 50 no matter what when the season ends. And if you take out all those of Rhodiums, like if you count the amount of Rhodiums are in the top 50 right now, it's absurd. So we should be even higher in rank. But overall, pretty good Grand Arena performance. Very happy with how the way things went. Queen Amidala is still performing on Rey in the back. I'm very okay with using Kenobi here. I don't have any other plans for him. Lord Vader on defense is trash regardless, so using him on Jabba is good value, even though there was Greef Karga. I still think my opponent was trying to bait me to use Wampa, but I did not want to fall for it. Vegito on Great Mothers are working great. I have absolutely no complaints about how this Grand Arena went. The one scary team, I guess, was this right here. This was a little dicey. Even though we got a 66, they were popping off a little bit. I think OG Omega actually does some really good stuff. So I think it was Fatal that came up with that theory craft of replacing Batcher. It's really smart. So overall, happy with this performance. We have been doing really, really well in terms of efficiency the last 3 or 4 matches. And we're on a really good win streak. I think I'm like 6-2 for the season or something like that. I'm not really sure. But let's go for 7-2 tomorrow. I'm not going to be recording my main account next match. I will be doing it live. We are facing a former #1 player in the world. This player has been in the top 25, 50 consistently for a very long time. I remember seeing them when I was a really low-end Kyber 1 player, so it's really going to be fun to face them. So I will be live streaming that Monday afternoon. Hopefully you guys can catch it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content and to be notified for future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all.
You